there's a mentality in Chelsea already that we are a winning team.
Mentality. What do you think about Arsenal mentality?
Arsenal has had this issue of the January saga, mental saga. When January is approaching, I don't know if there's a different wind blowing towards Arsenal. If you look at Arsenal, for the previous 4 seasons that Arsenal lost the league, that they have been consistent in the second position. It's mindset.
Last season, City were just exceptionally good. The Liverpool were exceptionally good. I'm not going to look and say now the mentality. The team where we been on those days exceptionally good.
Football Banter.
Football in the Premier League and in the La Liga, the hot. Like, we don't know who will ever win the league again. Just a few weeks ago, we were talking about Arsenal stealing the league from the start to the end. That is going to be a one-way thing. But it looks like it's not going to be, because Chelsea are running tooth and nail following Arsenal. And we can see the way they are in form right now. Although the team, it look like, say, other teams too, like Man City too, go they did. But Chelsea are the front runner, and the way that they play recently, and the way the boys don't believe, and all of them they form, and their coach seems to have learned his lesson. Be like, say, Chelsea safe won't win this league. So the question be, say, Chelsea, are they really a contender for the Premier League this season on one part? And then also, if we go to Spain, Barcelona not really did all right. Real Madrid beats Barcelona. And since when they beat Barcelona, they never win any La Liga game. They have drawn the 3 games after that. And now Barca don't the top. Not because of, say, they play okay, but because of Madrid too don't drop. And now, imagine, say, Barca can't go pick form. Or Madrid pick form. We never even know how it go be. So in the 2 leagues now, there's uncertainty on who is going to win the league. And it's making it very, very interesting. So right now, number 1 question, are Chelsea going to win the league over Arsenal? Arsenal going to bottle the league again? I have with me my Chelsea fan, Wizzy. We have an Arsenal fan here. Mr. Nathan. And Kochi, as usual, are always here to banter. Hot. This is Football Banter. So, Wizzy, what do you think about Chelsea so far this season? What do you think? Are you guys contenders? Now go win now.
I think this year is the year, right?
This year is the year.
Yes, it's the year.
Wait, so you believe, say, Unago suffer all those crises.
This year don't finish out.
Una go suffer all those crises. Una go play conference. Come still come back win league before Arsenal. Now everything they talk.
It's possible. With Chelsea, everything.
No, main talk finish.
It's possible.
Okay.
Because now I want us to go down what Maresca have been able to build in just 2 years. Who would have even thought that Chelsea will be playing at this level? The way Chelsea they play now, it don't they close to the way Arsenal don't they play. That's the truth. Every Chelsea player don't step up.
Yeah.
Even without Palmer, we literally cannot even. We don't have that like we don't feel that we've lost someone like Palmer in the team, despite the fact that he has been injured for some game. We don't win 2 trophies in just 1 year. And this is the second season of Maresca. And it seems everything is coming together. So for me, it is possible. You remember last season, but we nearly won go for that title.
Yeah,
but
Maresca
due to injury and then inexperience from the players, inconsistency. But this season, I think, is the season for Chelsea.
I get one question for you, but make a whole lot first. Make the Arsenal man first reply, because Inter say may you finish. When go answer you.
Okay, personally, but I'm not going to take and maybe say Chelsea may be title contenders, because come on, look at now. Chelsea buy like 70 players. Who go buy 70 players? Can't say you know one content for the league. So Chelsea no even get excuse. Left for me, but they no get excuse.
Sorry,
because they gave the team everything that they wanted.
If they call the 70 players, we no see the same so many players. Not 70 actually.
I'm just exaggerating.
Exaggeration.
Yeah, just exaggeration.
We no see the same players, but if you look at it, inside all the players that they sign, just few did the team. Many of them they send them on loan now for business purposes to buy and sell, and you know go talk say the kind of players where they sign are the ones where go talk say they can't dominate, because if you notice they signed a lot of youngsters we never actually proved themselves.
Yeah.
So you know go talk because of that one. They're signing they like now we don't already sign ready-made stars. Stars will just come fix in the pieces to win the league the way Una won, because Una don't be consistent now for that second pass them. She get so I no feel say their signing they no get excuse because of say they sign so many players. But you can go on.
Okay, so I know they actually say na excuse for them say they must win the league. But I just they say any team will go spend that much, invest in team, in know what they do. In as much as say, okay, would they look and say these players are not that experienced as we think. But come on, all those players get names where they come from. No one way you go look to say they don't know them, they just go sign and come. Which one you want to say, okay, then just sign them for where nobody know. All of them, even at that young age, now people will say you don't see and say potential there.
Okay.
You understand my point now? Yeah. You don't say potential. They never say they just come Nigeria, just go see one Amara for they just carry and sign. And players will be say already the potential don't there from the team where they did for them sign them. And yeah, I know that they've had a very good run of form right now. But come on, this is Premier League. We don't sign plenty time. You go come the run like say you sabi run then from nowhere.
Now don't they always run like now don't they always run like
it happen to everybody.
No, now for 3 seasons it don't happen to now.
It happen to everybody.
For 3 good seasons, una don't top that league.
It happen to everybody. Come on, see. I know they write Chelsea off. Okay. But I don't see them winning the league. They are contenders. They can contend till maybe end of the season. But I don't think they're going to win the league.
They no go dust Arsenal. And Arsenal go day more formidable this season.
They no go fit dust Arsenal and Man City. Okay. And me, I never thought who go win them. But I'm saying Chelsea will not win.
If you see, go through Man City's game.
Man City no consistent.
They have been very inconsistent.
They know they consistent.
But you cannot write City off.
Top 3, but they no go.
But you cannot write City off.
More they see. So when they pick, we'll come bring him into the conversation. Coach, I know say one person go collect inside Chelsea or Arsenal, or 2 of them say go collect. From you na Banter Lord.
you know, the guys have just been talking. They've been talking and talking. It's but normal. If you look at both teams, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and even Newcastle. Why not? If you look at the team, you look at what Chelsea is doing. Chelsea is moving in a geometrical progression, whereas Arsenal is in an arithmetical progression. So you can understand somebody is galloping while the other one is moving slowly like a snail. Arsenal has always been there in the top 2, maintaining their usual position. If you look at it, Chelsea was far below, and then Chelsea is rising. You understand? And let's not take it away. Wizzy said what Maresca has accomplished. It's good, great, fantastic. Club World Cup champions. Fine. Arsenal still finding the rhythm. But I don't think it's going to be an easy ride. Because like I always say, history has proven itself many times, and I've proven people beyond reasonable doubt that it's history. And it can only be history when the present has already taken place. Each time Arsenal is ahead, each time Man City with Guardiola, Man City with Guardiola, I don't mean Man City with any other coach, Man City with Guardiola is beneath Arsenal or below Arsenal. Arsenal always panic. The only way Arsenal can win this league, to me this season, I already made the prayers in some previous videos about Arsenal winning the league, which I still stand for Arsenal to win the league, though maybe, I don't know, football is always round, like you all know. But they should be careful, because the only way Arsenal can win the league is to topple the league with above 13 points. So that the 13-point syndrome should not come and hold them back again. We all know what usually happens with 13, with that 13 something.
Hey, good. So there's person for you who give the near success syndrome.
So we should be very careful. And again, if you look at the Premier League this season, away from Liverpool, that we know Liverpool cannot change water into wine. Even if they give them the formula to change water into wine, they cannot, as it stands. Because they don't want to get rid of those old quacks. If you look at Man City is still struggling to blend. Young boys, away from Silva, and still young guys, and we all know about the handicap that Pedri brought onto the team, his absence Rodri, his absence and all those things, and then Guardiola too, finding 1 or 2 things, Guardiola is always trying things.
Yes, always trying.
If he has to stick to his formula, I bet you he might lose 1 or 2 games, but he'll be up there. But because he keeps trying things, like the other game they were playing against Leeds, was it Leeds United?
Yes. That he just.
I saw him changing things. I don't understand. Has he become a chef that you put Maggi in this spot, go there and put salt in that rice?
That's typical Guardiola,
Yeah, but
he used to always do that at the first part of the season.
No, as a coach, your players should never be comfortable. You yourself, the coach, should never be comfortable. Why shouldn't you be comfortable? Because you always have to try things, but you don't try things when you're at
things are at stake.
Yeah, when things are at stake. When you are at the tail end of the needle, you need to be very careful, because any small jump like pap, it pierces you.
You see, but
So
maybe,
those are the things
coach,
I
sorry,
keep-
maybe sorry to question. Maybe because in the season Arsenal the top. Because remember that year we Arsenal the top with how many points like tempo we Man City can't topple them. That year, when I saw Guardiola for the beginning of the season, they try things. Before you know, it can't start to they play Stones as midfielder.
And
He
to-
can't get
Okay,
one
so,
new
okay,
pattern.
Ebuka,
So
let me
And
tell
to
you-
round my point up,
let me tell you the difference.
Mr. Nathan,
first part of the season, use and try things. Second part, use and they win everything.
To round my point up, we should also, Arsenal keep complaining about PGM all, keep complaining about injuries. I think Arsenal this season has all what it takes.
Yeah, that is why I want to come in. I say the difference,
you can come in
the
now.
difference that this Arsenal current squad have is
And that
the squad depth.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
imagine Arsenal playing without Gabriel and Saliba last season.
No, for the
It
collective
would have been
game.
disastrous.
Yes.
Chelsea for white post finish because who would have been there? Possibly Kirill and Ben White. And Ben White is not a starter anymore. So that form no good day.
No day.
It's not as if he's not a good player. But if you are not consistent, you must drop form. That one day. So Nkappi and Mosquera are playing for the first time
And they did
as
well,
players
they tried.
ever. And they did well. That's because at least maybe say they're good, reach Gabriel and Saliba, but they are good backups. So Arsenal have that squad depth. Odegaard has not been playing for a while. And just like he said that they have not been missing Palmer. We have not been missing Odegaard like
Yes.
that.
Eze
They
and-
even show
and
say
Merino, they
they
try.
even show like say Odegaard no day. Gyökeres was out and Merino was there scoring. So that is the squad depth we're talking about. So if your regulars are not there, you have a backup. So I'm seeing a different Arsenal from last season.
No money. Nobody
So-
can
so I know they
actually
see- I know they
say
see-
no to that. Yes.
I know they sound like say we'll be the panic to Man City. We get edge where we no get, and that is squad. So if you rotate anybody, use anybody at any time, where we say as this one they come out, you go the thing say thank God Man City don't come out. So just say enter and I play 7 was pass when they come out.
Yeah.
So
I
talking
know
about
like
see,
panic to
talking
Chelsea,
about
yeah.
this squad depth last season, right? We had two windows going into the January transfer window. Una been the lead, right? And you had opportunities to buy players to complement with the previous the ones you have. So in case there is injury, you go not say okay, since we are going for this title, we need to get players we go come in if injury day. Why didn't you do that?
Now management
As a
now.
team.
Now when I'm managing,
There's
but
no
they don't
coach.
do them
There's
now.
no coach
See,
that will not
they
want to
don't.
sign player.
But now,
And apart from that one, that's another point. The second point is that we have seen that in Arsenal timber going into that final lap. This one now away from injury because Arsenal are still top team. Even when una get the injury, una still they perform good, better than some teams wey no get injury. So we don't say even when una they go that final lap, where una just nearly all of a sudden now come they lose to Aston Villa. And don't you think
so
it's
you dey think say na mentality
na
problem?
mentality thing? Na mentality
Okay.
because even without injury, there are some games that bro na do or die affair. But you see Arsenal
Coach.
drawing or dropping points.
Coach, indoor is up another issue. Mentality. What do you think about Arsenal mentality? We go also talk about Chelsea mentality, but most start with Arsenal.
Well. I want to say here that why going for the positive, you must be also thinking of the negative. You know, Arsenal has had this issue of the January saga, mental saga. When January is approaching, I don't know if there's a different wind blowing towards Arsenal. That's where you begin to see all kinds of I don't know, Rick Marouin, all kinds of, weaknesses, all kinds of, I don't know. But to me, I feel like if Arsenal can trash these January issues, because they really have a January issue, if they can trash this January issue, I don't know if it's January antic, or it's January superstitious, or it's January whatever. But if they can trash it, because if you look at Arsenal for the previous 4 seasons that Arsenal lost the league, that they have been consistent in the second position, it's mindset, number 1. Number 2, we can attribute it to January because they will start it well. They will go December. I believe someone will pray this December. We're going to pray someone enter January well. I beg.
See, okay.
Okay,
let me-
sorry, I wanted to even ask now with this. They say mentality, but I don't say when I don't bring in winners into your team, more winners into your team like Gyökeres, more players with winning mentality into your team, and I feel building from last. Well, I'm building. Well, let me ask like this, but building from last season, and we decided when I don't get what do you think about your mentality?
Yeah, so that's why when you talk the mentality thing, me I just look and say I want superstitious talk. People just carry on talk. See, last season City were just exceptionally good. The Liverpool were exceptionally good. As in look last 2 seasons, I think last season too. Now last 13 games of the season, Arsenal won 12 and lost 1.
Wow.
And then the team win the whole 13.
That's last season.
So you want content say if na mentality, therefore don't drop lose maybe 2 or 3 of the games.
With all those that injury.
With all those injuries and everything. Inside the last 13 games of the season, they won 12 and the person who win the league win the whole 13. So you not go look and say now the mentality. The team where win and those they exceptionally good. I no go call them luck. They are good.
Okay.
You understand my point?
Yes.
So the mentality thing I feel say na just
I feel say if we even talk about mentality also has to do with experience, and I feel these players and the coach especially don't gather that experience.
No, see.
So if na mentality, I think say Arsenal don't already get that mentality.
One thing, if they talk about coach, I know they rate Arteta. I don't know that maybe the last enough and we don't like Arteta. I know they rate that guy at all. Waiting to happen now be say the board just they try to give the team waiting they want. If they give me that as nothing with waiting they get now, I go coach them well. Forget Arteta. Arteta na mid.
It's a bold claim.
See,
he's
he's not a good coach.
Yeah.
Let's agree.
Now
that.
let's talk about Chelsea's mentality. Chelsea's mentality. Arteta is not a good coach. You know what? I leave you for Arsenal fans. They'll come for you.
Make them come.
So Chelsea mentality. You see, there was a time now. So this time last season, Chelsea they fly high. Only for your coach to come and talk say we are not winning the league. Yeah. People call it to just give us.
They
our
were 2 points behind Liverpool.
You see waiting that mentality cause the team, right?
And this season, now they fly high. So do you think you have beaten your mentality problem, or will you still wait a little bit before you think that you have beaten your mentality problem?
I think mentality, right? You get some particular things where they bring that mentality. We've won the World Cup, the Club World Cup.
Okay.
We've won Conference League. And the team where we get
don't
right
beat
now.
Barca recently.
Yes.
Draw with Arsenal with 10 men.
That mentality, they don't really get that experience. Say, okay, if we fit do this thing, we fit do this other
you
one.
beat the defending champions.
Now, Mark, go back to last season. Last season, that statement alone, it destabilized the whole team.
No, I don't agree.
Yes. When your coach, they always come say, we know they go for the title. Which you expect for the team?
See,
and number one, remember as Chelsea fans, but we no agree. To show saving the fans too, there's a mentality in Chelsea already that we are a winning team. So when a coach come and say we are not in for the title, I bet you even when we are struggling against Graham Potter, bro, as a Chelsea team, we have that mentality that almost as long as we did have EPL, we are going for that title. No, but wait, I'm still talking. When Maresca come to say we are not in for the title, yes, I know saying they try to play mind game, but deep down we knew that Chelsea are in for the title. Okay. You get Chelsea are in for the title, and you cannot be comparing Chelsea of Maresca then with Arteta's Arsenal. Arsenal they go around about 6 years compared to Chelsea.
But you know say Arteta's
Chelsea Maresca.
You know they say them no be mentality problem, saying a superstition. He just believes in that those injuries and the squad depth be their problem, which they don't get, and that's why he feel that they will win the league. You now,
Ebuka, please let me. Okay.
About with the talk. Maresca now feel come outside contract and say we are not title contenders. But you know go inside the restaurant, go tell them say we are not title contenders. So he all just want just paper, now just mind game. He just want make,
but the media
just want give me that something to talk about. Me then that side they believe different thing. Meanwhile in the inside they build different thing.
Okay.
So that talk no feel affects
Coach,
the team.
Say something.
Yeah. Well. You know me at the look where at the look at my own angle. If you say Chelsea has a tough mindset, Chelsea should probably be leading the league now. After coming from the Club World Cup, emerging the champion, with all the blues, painting London blue, you should be leading the league.
You know that they didn't rest, right? There was no time to rest. Unlike Arsenal, we no go Club World Cup.
But we play pre-season now. Let me land.
Let me land.
So nobody rest.
Pre-season be that.
We won't travel.
Continue.
Let me land. You know, at times it baffles me. I go to laugh for one corner. See, if some team there for inside EPL now we get tough mindset. Now Chelsea.
Not be lie, because you beat the best team in Europe.
You
as
get
that
me?
For this thing.
Chelsea, you guys went full gun ablaze on all the top teams and wanna strike them down. Barcelona just recently suffered from a 3-0 defeat. You get me? Una ho PSG, una wallop
They
them.
beat defending champions.
Una ho
Arsenal beat defending champions. They beat Liverpool.
They beat Arsenal. For champions club World Cup, una whole clubs and beat them. When last una win league?
That was 2017.
2017. How many years today?
That should be about.
That is like
8 years.
8 years. It'll be
So
7 years.
So who between
years, 8
you
years.
and Arsenal they over 30 something years we never win league. Who get a tough mindset?
Chelsea.
So why you didn't have for this? Why you didn't have for second? Why you need the league?
I know they talk about leading league.
In they talk about.
And they talk about winning the trophy at the end of the
just
day.
not thought, though, not
You
Now
don't
waiting
understand- you
with
don't
the
understand me.
talk.
You didn't understand me. To win the title, to win the league.
Because if you check the league, how many points? How many
To win the
points
league-
Arsenal they
See,
take past
see.
the other people?
Watch history. Go down, go watch history from when it became the EPL. You go see and say any club where you don't win EPL, don't top the league, drop, then top the league, or you don't top the league, go finish. No club never come out from 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th position, go reach second, then win league. If you not succeed, top Arsenal, lead Arsenal, then drop or top, you can never win this league. If you remain second, no things you go win league for last day. Lies. Go read the history. They did thought. So go read the league. Go read history of the EPL. To win the EPL, you must stop them. Between inside the 38 matches, 38 games, you must lead even once. Even if you lead them by goal margin, lead. So as it stands,
How many games we don't play this season?
now they must
14 games.
14 games. You know, are you sure you are going to? Are you sure you're going
It's
to top this
possible.
league in any form?
Is
Coach question is,
100%
are you sure
possible.
it's top?
It's a question.
It's
Where
possible.
you stand now? I never ask you probability. Are you sure with certainty say you go top the league?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now no wahala.
We go see am.
Till then. So
La Liga.
La Liga dey o. No be lie. I don't forget say La Liga. Over this Premier League sweet. The conversation just sweet. You understand? So we will do La Liga another time. La Liga own. It never 2 days sure. Everybody they do like two guys who see themselves church. Chairman, hey chairman, I greet you, boss. Now you be boss, no me be boss. Now they do for now. When it get hot, we'll come into that. Maybe another episode. But till then, you guys just stay tuned and anticipate our La Liga video is dropping soon. You understand? This is Football Banter. Don't touch that dial. Stay with us. The banter continue. Don't forget to turn on your notification, like, share this post, and subscribe. Una no dey subscribe.
I tell you, no be better coach. Una come talk through.
Una go talk down for comment section. So you have to drop your comments. Thank you. This is Football Banter. Wishing you all the best. Stay put, guys, for the next video.
Football Banter.